Brendan, first of all, I've got to ask you about the injuries you're having to deal with this early in the campaign, especially in defence. How frustrating is it when you're trying to build a strong, consistent team to have so many out, and what, if anything, can you do about it?
Well, yeah, it's very frustrating. Obviously, you want to have your best players available, and clearly that's not the case for us. But listen, you have to get on with it. It's just been the nature of it over the course of pre-season. But we just have to deal with it, and like I said, we get some, lots of capable players in the squad, and I'm sure they'll step up.
Your time as a manager has meant that you've probably gone through just about every possible outcome and emotion that it's possible to feel around a game of football. What have you learned about losing a match that you will call on to prepare the guys for the games ahead?
Well, I think when you lose games, especially important games like that, you have to be mentally strong. That's when you're operating at a big club, in particular where the spotlight's on you and the focus is on you, you've got to have that mental strength. That's first and foremost. Secondly, you have to understand that it's part of football. You cannot win every game. You can't, on a year-on-year basis, book your holidays on the days of Hampden finals, and you cannot do that. You have to get on with it, and as a team and a group of players, they will do that. They're very honest to the game, these players, and a lot of them are still very young and learning. So the defeat hurts, of course, but then you have to get back on with it and refocus and re-energise for your next game.
And of course, the next two games, St Johnstone and Rangers, two league fixtures before the international break. After that, of course, the Champions League group stage then comes into play. So what are you looking for from your team over these next two league games?
Well, I think the next one is to respond. I think when you lose a game, whether it's in a cup or a league or whatever it is to respond in the next game. So we'll be super motivated for the weekend to put that right. We had scored goals in the opening two games. Structurally, there's a bit of work to do in terms of timings, and because of the new players and everything else coming in, and a slight adaptation to how they're playing. But I've got absolutely no doubt that obviously, whilst we're looking to win games, but with the working time, the players will get better and better and will improve with it. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the performance level improve. And with that, I'm always confident that we can win many games.
St Johnstone, of course, they've not had the best start to the league season, but in a sense it means they'll probably come to Celtic Park with nothing to lose. Yeah,
listen, you have to earn the right to win every single game. That was what I sensed up here in my first time here, and it's no different. Celtic is a big scalp for lots of clubs and for many teams, so you have to go out knowing that the team you're playing against will be given that extra 5-10% in the game, and St Johnstone will be no different. So we have to be ready for that. But I'm really happy to be at home. We've had a few games away. Celtic Park on our first day was great, so it'll be great to be back there in front of our own supporters again, and look to push on with getting 3 points.
We won't sit down with you till after the Rangers game, so let me just ask you then about how much you're looking forward to going back to Ibrox, a place you remember fondly, no doubt, from your previous spell.
Yeah, no, it's a great place to go and win as a Celtic manager and for a Celtic player, and that will be our aim on the day. They're always tough games, no matter, despite the scorelines, they're always a tense game, and we'll go there and look to play to the level that we want to play in terms of performance. And if we can do that, then we will always bring a chance of getting the result.